Now, one of the things that we know about Europe is that Nio is not doing that well there, simply because of the current tariff increase that are being imposed onto the Chinese EV makers like Nio, over and above the 10% tariff which they were getting before these new tariffs were imposed. Now, this is resulting in many of the Chinese EV makers not doing that well in China, because in terms of competition, price-wise, they cannot really compete, because it makes their cars to be a bit pricier than the local car producers in Europe, which is not good. It is for this reason that China now, companies are strategizing and making sure that they take their cheapest model into the European market, because they know with that they can play around and their cars can still compete. I mean, our very own Nio CEO did say that even with the tariff increase, Firefly will still flourish in Europe, meaning that they are going to do whatever they can to make sure that they become as competitive as possible, even on the price there, which is great, which is amazing. For the very same sub-brand or brand Firefly, CEO last week indicated that there might be more, or hinted that there might be more models under the Firefly sub-brand to be launched in Europe, but in China, Firefly will only have one model, which again, this just shows you where, of course, EV makers like Nio are headed. They are headed for the cheaper cars or cheaper models, because they know that at least they can compete with that. But with those premium high-end cars, they will have to come with a strategy. They are trying to come with strategies like leasing the cars instead of buying the cars, to make sure that at least they can reach out, they can get to a place where they attract quite a number of people. Now, the reason why I'm going back there is, well, today we read that apparently EU's upcoming stricter emission rules are going to force all the European car companies to have at least 1/5 of their car sold must be electric from January the 1st. This is going to spike even EV companies like Nio, because Europe is now taking this new energy vehicle market very seriously. They want to conserve the environment, right, by going full EVs, and therefore this is going to not only help the local car producers, but it's going to help also EV car makers like Nio. When they take their cars there, when they are selling their cars there, they will be able to do well, because apparently even the automakers in Europe are preparing the discounts to make sure that they abide by this rule, that at least 1/5 or 1/5 of their cars sold should be electric vehicles. I mean, 13% of the cars sold in Europe this year are electric cars, and this is from the data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association. 13%. But when you go to companies, I can assure you that many companies are still not meeting this threshold of 1/5 of cars sold or that are selling being EV cars, which this is just going to obviously spike, or is going to be good news to EV cars like Nio. This will make or stimulate some fair competition, especially knowing that these tariffs might fall away, and falling away of this tariff might spike into Nio cars maybe being afforded by the kind of people that were able to afford Nio cars, being able to afford them again, which is something that we look forward to, and it's pretty good, right? So yeah, from the 1st of January, apparently all these car companies will be expected in Europe to sell 1/5 of their cars sales coming from full EV cars, which I think it's high time, man. I think European market is one of the markets that are slow in terms of going full EV. I mean, it is for this reason that the Nio CEO indicated that there are some countries that are still 5 to 10 years behind when it comes to the infrastructure for EV cars, and therefore China is 5 to 10 years ahead, whilst other countries outside of China, or some of the countries outside of China rather, are behind 5 to 10 years, which is why Nio has thinking, or has not ruled out completely that they will launch hybrid cars in Europe for Firefly. They have not ruled this out, which might be it's because they are thinking about doing that, but just for the European market, which is good and exciting. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think about this. I think blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. I am happy, I am excited, and I thought I'd give these quick updates to you. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Share price wise, I know Nio might not be or might not be trading where we want it to, but long term will win, man. Blue sky will come, and those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. Don't forget to hit the likes button if you enjoyed the video that I was giving you, or this kind of content where I was giving you of what is to take place apparently in Europe as of next year when you look into the new energy vehicle market or EV cars. I mean, Nio, as of next year or end of next year, they are still targeting to have penetrated 25 countries, and with strict measures like this onto local European car makers, it will sort of like bring some fair competition, because tech wise, you know that China's EV have got the top techs, and they are of top qualities. I mean, they are passing Euro NCAP ratings. Also, their safety is built based on European standards, and seeing that they are getting high scores safety side as well, it will be a plus for them, or it will spike some good of course orders coming from the European customers, because they know that not only are Chinese cars beautiful, coming with good tech, but they are also safe, which is something that in the past you could not say this about the Chinese product. And this, knowing that Nio or companies like Nio are shaping things like this, it is exciting, it is amazing, and it makes me to just want to load the boat. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.